next week we have our friend William Pullin coming back to talk about famous UFO hoaxes.
I feel like I haven't talked to him in a while. So,
good
to have him in there.
I'm pretty excited about famous UFO hoaxes.
Yeah, we have not done that.
And I don't really know any.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to think.
There are people out there who are going to say, yeah, all of them.
That's true.
Is that what you were about to say?
Yeah, Jared's nodding.
I stole it. Yeah, that maybe all of them are famous UFO hoaxes.
Okay, even if you believe like Roswell wasn't a UFO, the mainstream explanation is that it was an experimental thing that crashed. So that's not a hoax. That's a misidentification.
Yeah, alien autopsy. You remember that?
No.
Alien Autopsy was this video that came out that was supposedly, there's also the Moonlander one where they got the Moonlander and they opened it up and it was like this alien looking woman thing inside of it. And this one was supposedly real. I'm starting to think of a couple of these now.
Oh, okay.
There's also this one guy, I can't remember his name, but he's associated with tons that have been proven as hoaxes that he's a part of, yet he keeps coming out with them and people keep getting latched onto him. So he's like a marketing genius of fakery. Mm-hmm. So I guess there is a lot to talk about there. Not that I was thinking that there wasn't, but I really don't know many facts about it. So I'm really excited because William is he
knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff. He absolutely does. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess, what do you think for ufology? Do you think it's important to focus on the hoaxes in order to do you think focusing on the hoaxes helps add credibility to?
I mean, I think it's certainly important to know what they are and then that kind of thing. I guess I don't know what you mean when you say focus on them. Like, focus on everything. There's not that much UFO stuff, really.
Well, it's like we were talking about with the Trump investigation, with them coming out and saying that the BuzzFeed article is not reliable. Yeah. Does that stain all the other accusations? So by focusing on a UFO hoax, do we feel that is in any way staining these other accusations?
I think to some extent it's reasonable to think so, but only to some extent, only to the extent that you say, well, there have been some So when you hear about something new, you should think, there have been hoaxes, so I'm going to look more deeply into this. Right. What you should not think is there have been some hoaxes, therefore I shall dismiss anything of this kind out of hand.
Right. So healthy skepticism.
I think the hoaxes should encourage us to apply a little bit more healthy skepticism than we otherwise would. The fact that there are so many of them.
Right.
But not, that's not carte blanche to engage in the lazy thinking of dismissing the entire subject.
Right. Yeah, I find hoaxes in general to be really kind of interesting and like the ones where they have like the Bigfoot corpse in the ice chest or whatever, and it's some sort of animal. It's like, and so I see this stuff and I'm just also basically this guy played with a dead thing in order to try to trick people. That's gross. That ain't right.
Well, sometimes in order to,
I mean, isn't that illegal to?
I think so.
I mean, I guess you're allowed to desecrate an animal corpse.
Are you?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Taxidermy.
Yeah, that's taxidermy.
I thought you had to have a license. I don't know. Maybe you don't.
Because there's artists out there that do taxidermy and make new animals out of multiple other animals,
like jackalopes.
Right. So they'll take a squirrel and give it crab legs and stuff. No, I'm serious. I'm not making this up.
That's horrifying.
It is horrifying. It is absolutely horrifying because I look at this and I'm just all like, I don't know if you watched the TV show Bates Motel, but I mean, they're little Norman Bateses. They're playing with dead things.
Well, I know of Psycho. I've watched Psycho, but I haven't watched the TV show.
Well, in the show, he gets into taxidermy.
Well, in the
as a job
in the movie too.
Oh well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Norman Bates has his whole taxidermy thing, and what's her name comes in, and she's talking to him, and it's like, "Hey, check out all my dead animals."
Right, totally, because nothing brings the ladies in like a corpse collection. And I guess we're getting off topic here, but how do you taxidermy a fish? That's what I want to know. Do they skin it and put it on a piece of wood, or do they just carve a piece of wood to look like a fish? You don't know? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sure there's, chemicals of some kind that will.
I don't think so.
just
I
keep it
think
from
it's
rotting.
just a fake fish, but
Really?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Mind blown.
Jeez, the world has so many mysteries in it.
All right. So you're listening to Radio Wasteland. Next week, we have William Pullin talking about famous UFO hoaxes. Thanks for giving us a listen. Have a good evening.